Okay, so now we have our empty workspace with a map of California. Now we have to drag our nodes to the workspace. So from the object palette, drag the application config and then drag the profile config. Then let us rename our nodes to application configuration for the application definition node, and for the profile definition, rename it to profile configuration. Then click OK. Then drag the IP32 cloud and rename it to Cloud Internet. Then drag the Ethernet for Sleep 8 gateway node, and we need 3 of this. Then rename node 0 to SF router, and rename node 1 to Monterey Bay or MB router. Then rename node 2 to LA router. Then click OK. Now let us drag the PPP server next to the MB router and rename it to tech server. Then click OK, and then drag the 100 base TLAN next to the SF router and next to the LA router, and rename it to tech tier 1, and rename the LAN above SF router to tech _ T2. Then click OK. Now let us connect the tech tier 1 and tech tier 2 nodes to the router using the 100 base T cable, and connect the routers using PPP DS1 to the cloud, and then connect the tech server to the MB router using the PPP DS1. So now we are ready to configure our application configuration node. So right click on application configuration, then click edit attributes. Under application definitions value, click none and select default, then click OK. Then set the profile configuration by clicking edit attributes. Under profile configuration value, click none and then click edit. Set the rows to 1 and set the profile name to tech user profile. Then under applications, click edit and set the rows to 3. Then enter the application database access heavy, email heavy, and web browsing heavy. Then click OK. Then under the operation mode column, change serial order to simultaneous. Then under repeatability column, change once at start time to unlimited. Then click OK to save the changes. Then click OK again. Also, if your object palette is still open, please close it. Now let us configure the server for its application supported services. So right click on the server and click edit attributes. Under the application supported services value, click none and then click edit. Then set the rows to 3. Then click none to set the name to database access heavy, email heavy, and web browsing heavy. Then click OK. Then click OK again. Then let us proceed on configuring the supported profiles for tech tier 1 and tier 2 network. So right click on tech T1, then select similar nodes. Right click on tech T1 node again and click edit attributes. check apply changes to selected objects, and under the application supported profiles, change its value from none to edit, and set the rows to 1, and set the profile name to tech user profile, and then click OK, and then click OK again. So we have configured all our nodes.